Now, we have a new relationship that we announced a couple months ago. In fact, my purchasing center is hosting the PMAB website on our site. But our relationship is about more than that. Can you tell us how the relationship is going to help solve some of supply management's big concerns today? Walt?
Well, I think, as I just said, the information overload is very apparent. And so today, there is a scattering of information that people can find on the web if they have the time to do it. But they may have to approach multiple sites, 10 or 15 or 20 or more sites over the course of a couple of days, perhaps, to try to find the answer to a pressing problem. Whereas when we begin to really roll out this new relationship with PMAB and my purchasing center, I think we have the opportunity to catalog a lot of the relevant and pertinent day-to-day problems that people have. How to manage suppliers that are delinquent in deliveries. What do you do when you have quality issues? How do you maybe prepare for a quality audit of a supplier? There's a host of things that people want to find out rather quickly so that they can respond quickly. Time is everything today. And I think if we jointly prepare the kind of information that is indexed and cataloged, that folks go to the PMAB MPC website, they're going to be able to get that information like having an expert right in their own office. And I think that's where we really want to go.
Dave, can you add to that?
I would only add that the word that comes to mind is one-stop shop. And we've got so many places to go shopping today, back to this whole concept of proliferation of alternatives, that you can't deal with them all, yet there's valuable stuff in all of them. There are valuable techniques, there are valuable approaches, valuable experiences, and I think what the potential is that we can begin to have some consolidation of those in one spot so that our members, and perhaps even all of the MPC subscribers, can begin to feel like they've got an efficient place to catch up, look ahead. I also see it as an opportunity to project thought leadership. Not that we're going to be the thought leaders, but that we can bring together those people who can collectively will develop the progress for the profession over time that all of us can draw upon as practitioners and in our day-to-day jobs.
I think you guys are thought leaders. In fact, they're both on the My Purchasing Center board of editorial advisors. And you have access to a number of thought leaders. So looking ahead, where do you see the relationship going? It's still pretty brand new. Do you have any ideas on where you see it moving ahead in the next few months?
Well, I think one of the opportunities that we have, Susan, is to begin to, again, bring together the information that exists on our website and within our archives of training manuals and training materials, along with the vast resources that you have in the MPC archives and on the site, and perhaps to begin to consolidate those in a way that we can prepare some quick video sets, a video library that we can have available on specific topics that could be available to members in that regard. I think the other opportunity, again, is to advance both of our brands, MPC and PMAB, to the general public and to the industrial community that we serve, so that we can attract more and more, first of all, members, but secondly, get people engaged in the learning process and let them understand that there are resources readily available for them to improve their skill sets.
Great, thank you. Dave?
Well, I just would bring it back to the specifics of our geography, and that is that we provide probably the largest source of, to use Walt's word, educational programming that's available in the Northeast, and at least at the practitioner level, the non-academic level. And I think the relationship allows us to expand the participation in those programs and also to expand the programming that we have to meet the needs that are identified by a larger group of people that hopefully we can help fulfill.
Yeah, I would just like to add, I think Dave made a very good point, and that is we do have practitioners residing within our membership at PMAB, many at the very senior levels. They bring many, many years of experience from all levels, from all industries. And if we can bring those folks to the screens of the members in their offices at a convenient time in a format that is easy for them to approach, they can learn some of the best practices over lunch. And I think this is where we want to try to drive our relationship, both from the standpoint of the experienced practitioner as well as from the MPC constituencies and the media capabilities that you bring to the table.
Great. Thank you, Walt. Thank you, Dave, for spending time at My Purchasing Center, and we look forward to our new relationship.
Can I add one point?
Of course you can.
Can we dream a little bit?
Sure.
I think we've talked about the relationship and how we can grow with each other and grow the profession. But one of the things that I think MPC, My Purchasing Center, can be is basically the encyclopedia of supply management. And there's no other place that you can go to where you can get everything. And I'd like to see PMAB be the foundation from a practitioner's needs perspective, directing you to develop those areas that would consolidate all the things that are out there. The Reader's Digest of supply management, so to speak, but at a higher level. And you already initiated it with an entry in the blog with would the field be interested in a catalog of all different kinds of RFPs? Well, those are the kinds of things that it would be nice to just be able to go to and not have to thumb through 13 different steps through a website of someone's. You just put in a thought and it automatically goes there. Now, that's a dream to the future and a big programming probably commitment that you would have to make. But I think that's what I'd like to see come out of this from our parochial perspective here at PMAB. Thanks a lot.
Great. Well, I think that's a good point again, and I would say it'd be a challenge for both of our organizations going forward to become the virtual think tank for the supply management community. We have the professional expertise, we have the resources, and I think if we can bring this to the membership and help them understand, as we have done with PMAB in the last 2 years, to get this Vision 2020, because the job that you have today cannot be possibly practiced in the same way 10 or 15 years from now. And you need to be current in your education through certification programs and through seminars and through access to this PMAB MPC site that we're going to develop and roll out very soon. I think you're going to have tremendous opportunity for growth. Thank you, Susan.
I love that. Think tank, encyclopedia, Reader's Digest. Thank you, everybody.